heart of the Windy City, our sight tonight. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Well, Kyle Lowry is still getting it done. He said getting older, more mature, the game slows down. You know the situations you're going to be in. And as a point guard, you learn how to control the game a lot better.
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Victor Oladipo is out there with Lowry. And there's Jimmy Butler. And for the Bulls, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out. out there with DeRozan. And it's Drummond in at the center. It doesn't matter if they're the two best teams in the league or the two worst. Chris, when these guys get together, they're rivals, we know, it's always fun.
And Kevin, when it's a conference rivalry, it's even better. They know each other so well, and that doesn't make them friends.
Now, here's ball. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. And it's ball penetrating and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his
He's such a skillful penetrator. When ball is attacking the lane like this, it forces the defense to act.
At the line for the Bulls.
Second free throw, no good. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, look, if you're open, Butler will find you. His court awareness, very impressive.
And Levine, here we go.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
DeRozan against Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss. And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Ball. Pass to Levine. Now the dish to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Ball's knocked loose. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
And that one's good. Drummond.
Drummond is such a skilled operator. I mean, close to the bucket. Tough to find ways to hold him in check inside.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
And the technical free throw is good. Good ball movement here by the Heat. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up. And that one goes long.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Here's Levine following the basket by Bam Adebayo. And it's Drummond missing.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
Butler finds Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Here's Butler, and another basket for Miami. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here's Adebayo. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. A baseline J. Rebound Andre Drummond. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 8-point game. And Vucevic throws it down.
And we witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Williams is checked in for Andre Drummond. Alex Caruso comes in for DeMar DeRozan. White is checked in for Levine. And it's Dosunmu in for Lonzo Ball.
2 minutes.
Bulls trail by 6. Here's White. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Now the pass to Robinson. Passes it to Adebayo. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 6.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Inside, Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Now, here is Robinson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Dosunmu.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he sinks the second. The Heat leading by 7. There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Hero with it. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now here's Dosunmu. Defense is right there. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. It's stolen by Adebayo. To the paint. And finished off. By Mark.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Here's Dosunmu. And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. You know, Greg, when you think about Jimmy Butler, it sure seems like he was born.
I'm so fortunate to be able to work.
And Butler, Greg, in his previous stops, sometimes at odds with teammates or whoever else, but that was not the case in Miami.
Well, he played with Dwayne Wade in Chicago, and Wade, a Heat legend, played matchmaker, telling both sides this is where Jimmy needs to be.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Green is out there with Williams. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's White. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. White finds Green. The shake. And the layup is good. Green's got it back down to single digits for the Bulls.
The defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide-open shooter.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Well, every team needs those energy players, Chris, who set the tone defensively. And Alex Caruso is definitely in that mold.
Absolutely. He's disruptive, gets a lot of steals, and he's athletic. He needs some highlights, too.
Drummond's checked in for Dosunmu. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Butler against Green. Vincent the pass to Butler. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Butler up top, guarded by Green. And that one's good by Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
What a polished player Butler is, using strong fundamentals to get the job done.
Caruso kicks to Drummond. Dishes to White. Back to Drummond. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Drummond's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, that's a really astonishing play from Drummond. Carving out a ton of space thanks to his wide screen and sprinting to the basket with a true purpose.
Hero passes to Vincent. Good saving. Tries again. And it's sent back by Drummond. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up two. High percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And the Heat with some changes. Oladipo comes in for Hero, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Vincent.
Patrick Williams, the fourth pick of that 2020 draft. A bit of a surprise when he was taken.
Most mock drafts had him around the top 10 spot. His stock rose very late in the process. And then the Bulls fell in love with him.
And Williams drops them both. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Chalk up two there.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Now, here's Lowry. Tight defense on him. He kicks it to Oladipo. Drummond working against Butler. 13 feet away. And it's White with the rebound. Bulls trail by 5. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. So, Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. DeRozan comes in for Green. Zach LaVine's checked in for Kobe White. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into a scoring chance. I love that assist.
The Heat leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Lowry's got 5 now.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Rockets. Ball against Lowry. To the middle. Here's Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on DeRozan.
That's just a veteran move from Butler. Outstanding fake to get his defender in the air. Nice work.
And the Heat making a change here. And so Butler nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
To the inside. Here's Williams. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Butler finds Lowry. back to Butler from downtown. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pass to Robinson. To the middle, outside for Lowry. Pass to Butler. Lowry against Williams. Here's Adebayo. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Chicago making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Heroes checked in.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. Trailing by 13. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Kept alive. Here's Adebayo. And finally they hit one. Adebayo's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat. Left side, Levine. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Vooch. They had it good.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Big-time play throughout the first half for Jimmy Butler. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 2.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Man, he's been running wild on him for that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. They've got Oladipo, also Lowry out there. Bam Adebayo is out there with Butler. Chicago with the ball. It's a 13-point game. DeRozan passes to Vucevic.
I love when guys are alert and aware on the great job to prevent the entry pass.
Butler kicks to Lowry. The pass to Adebayo. Over Levine. Doesn't go that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
And don't get in Drummond's way when he's going for a rebound. He said he had to rough up a teammate for stealing his board.
Yeah, Greg, well, I mean, that's his bread and butter. Take a word of advice. Let the big man.
Oladipo right side. Shoots over Vucevic. Oladipo misses.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
Miami leading by 13. Here's Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
An even 3-on-3 break. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 10 points in the game.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
Lowry looking around. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And the coaching staff loves this effort. They want Drummond to keep swatting shots like this.
Green is checked in for the Bulls. Alex Caruso comes in for Lonzo Ball. Martin's checked in for Miami. Vincent comes in for Kyle Lowry. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Adebayo. Drummond is doubled. Here's Green. Drummond trying to get himself free. And there's Green on the assist by Drummond.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
Pass to Vincent. They double him with Green. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Pass to Vincent. Clock at 6. And Adebayo throws it down.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And they're able to recover. Pass to Drummond. Here's Caruso. Back to Drummond. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Drummond's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, having to handle Drummond inside is a tough task, very tough. But he's going to win the physical battle almost every time.
And the Heat call time here. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. He gets that one. And it's 8 points for Drummond.
Oh, showing great quickness coming off the pick. White draws attention and then feeds the roller.
Vincent the pass to Adebayo. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Heat with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Right side Martin. And finished off by Martin.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
Caruso looking for an opening. And the pass to Drummond. Stolen by Martin. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
1:30 left in the third quarter of the game. Inside, it's tipped. Here's Williams. He hits it from 9. Williams has got his second bucket of the night. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. So for the Bulls, Vucevic comes in for Drummond. And it's Dosunmu in for Green. Butler, he's checked in for Miami. Driving inside. Williams, and he banks in the layup. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Robinson finds Hero. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The shot by Williams, no good. Miami leading by 19. Here's Butler. Miami no good on that time either. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. White drives in, and White with the stuff.
What a move from White. I mean, that's the kind of handle that makes defenders hesitate.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Good ball movement here by Miami. Passes it to Vincent. And here is Robinson. Hero kicks to Butler. 5 to shoot. Over Williams. And the shot no good, a bit short. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat lead by 17. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. See a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Dosunmu is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Williams, and it's Vucevic, and it's DeRozan, and at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Knocked away. And here is Ball. To the paint, here's Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Hero. Kicks it to Butler. Takes it inside. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Chicago. And Miami with a change here, too. Oladipo's checked in. Miami leading by 16. Butler feeling out of it. It's stolen by DeRozan. Ball with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Outside Williams. Outside Levine. The kick out to Williams. It's good from long range.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense when his guys are open.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Levine against Lowry. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Rosen dishes to Williams. DeRozan against Butler. Here's Williams. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. And the Heat call time here.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Drummond's checked in for Williams. Adebayo is checked in for Miami. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lowry. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Outside ball. Stolen away. Here's Oladipo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. He will shoot 2.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Oladipo hits them both. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
Yeah, he's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
That one misses. So the Bulls will take it the other way. In transition, here come the Bulls. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Offline with his 3. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Heat.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For Bam Adebayo.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Ball with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Ball no good. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Here's Lowry. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. Just a total team effort.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ball against Lowry. A wide open look here for Oladipo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Well, opponents worry about Oladipo's quickness attacking the basket, which really helps him create good looks from the perimeter.
And stolen by Butler. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Jimmy, I know it's been a down stretch of late here, but you were everywhere in this win.
I feel good. David, thank you as always.
Open and I'm motioning for my associate to go in closer for the poster when I'm making moves. Hate to lose, we don't break the rules.